I feel as though we should move right into the religious numbers. This one's for you, Howard.
Got it? Push this.
There's lots of animals in Alaska. Can you tell me some if I ask you? Let's see how many you can name as we play my animal guessing game. Alright everybody, I know it's summertime, but it's time for you all to take a test. I'm going to be giving you clues about animals. You need to see if you can figure out what I'm talking about. And when I say, what am I, you need to shout out the answer. If you're not sure, don't shout too loudly. If you do know what's going on, don't say anything before I say, what am I, or other people might cheat. I played this in kindergarten class. The kindergartners got 100%. I played this at characters. They didn't do as well. I'm a creature that's brown and huge. You might find me on a wildlife refuge. I like eating willows, it has been said. Sometimes I have antlers on the top of my head. You see, all over Alaska, I run loose. What am I?
I'm a moose.
Hey, all right, you guys are good. That's pretty good. Now, it starts out pretty easy, but it's going to get harder, so brace yourselves. I'm a creature that hops around. In winter I'm white and in summer I'm brown. I've got great big old floppy ears. They might look cute, but they help me to hear. When I hop through the snow, I leave prints there. What am I? Hey, oh man, you guys are really good. Let's try another one. I'm a bird that loves the sea. Off the coast, you might find me. I fly around and I float around. You see, my beak is kind of colored, kind of like a clown. Into my mouth, all the fish I'll be stuffing. What am I? Okay, a little natural history. You find a bunch of puffins floating out on the water. You find the oldest male puffin, and you have located the Puff Daddy. All right. This next verse I wrote in honor of the place where I come from. I come from New England, and people talk a little bit funny. They say stuff like, you parked the car, oh, you went to Harvard, you must be wicked smart. All right, so this is a verse that I wrote in honor of that fun accent, so you gotta listen a little more closely. Here we go. I'm a creature that's wicked cute. If you saw me, you might be like, oh, shoot. Sometimes my babies, they cry and they yelp. If I leave them too long wrapped up in the kelp. If you never ever seen me, well, you really, really oughta. What am I? Now you gotta say it like, I oughta. You gotta push it out with your hands. So let's try it again. Do it like real, like, oughta. You gotta say it like you're from Boston. It'll be wicked sweet. Okay. If you never ever see me, well, you really, really oughta. What am I? Oh, that was pretty awesome. Nice work. Okay, so we're gonna stay in the water, but we're gonna come back up the fresh water. I'm a creature that loves to swim. I move around using my fins. In summer, I swim far up the river because I've got lots of eggs that I've got to deliver. You see, all over Alaska, in the rivers I'll be jamming. What am I? You guys like salmon? You like salmon a lot? You really like salmon? All right, let's do this. All the way from the Kenai River, y'all. This is my fish. His name is Sherman. It's my fish, Sherman. Bad joke. All right, here we go. Let me tell you something about what it's like to be a salmon. I am a salmon, just look and see. If you live in Alaska, then you've seen a lot like me. You'll find 5 species if you look. The first one is the king, also known as Chinook. Then you got a sockeye, which is red, you know. Did you know that it's sometimes called coho? The pinks, humpies, rivers they clog. And don't forget chum, cause they're my dogs. Break it down, chum, dogs, get it? That's the 5 species, that's how it goes. Let's do some life cycle for y'all. Sims start as eggs in river beds and gravel nests that we call reds. Then there's the alvin with a cute yolk sac. They use that yolk as a yummy snack. Then the alvin turn into fry with tar marks on their sides that help them to hide. But before they become adults, salmon have to become smolts just before they go out to the ocean for vacation. Salmon have to go through smoltification. Smoltification, y'all. I just used that word. All right, here we go. They're born in a river because they like the water's motion. When they grow up, they go and live in the ocean. When it's time for spawning, yeah, they go back to the river they were born in. This is what they do. They see that pretty female, make her write a nest, and they fertilize the eggs because she lays in the best. Then you know what, people, that is when they die. It's not sad, don't you cry, because that carcass has made the stream healthy. Nutrients are rich, and the offspring, they are wealthy. Time for the remix. Aw, snap. Remix salmon. He's got a message for y'all. But listen to me, people, as I tell you this and that. Be kind to the river, don't mess their habitat. They need the vegetation that hides against them shade. When you have the fishing, don't trample, bounce your way. People need to the salmon and the dollies and the trout. I'm out. Thank you all. That was the salmon rap. Maybe we'll do another one of those later. That was fun. Oh, wait, but we were singing a song. That was just a salmon interlude. All right, well, I'm a creature with great big paws. I got great big teeth. I've got great big jaws. You know, I like the salmon and I like the berries, but I cause people all sorts of worries. I've got black, white, and sometimes brown hair. What am I? Sweet. Bears are kind of scary sometimes, but don't worry, they're all good. Well, that is the end of the silly little song. I'd like to thank all of you for playing along. You see, as for me, it's been lots and lots of fun. As for you guys, guess what? You won! As for the song, I'm sorry, it's done. Sweet, that was a song about animals that people love in Alaska. This next song is one that I wrote about animals.